Shadowblade here with another episode of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods. When we were actually west, we were looking at setting up a train stop for some of our ores. I decided to actually, for now at least, the only way the train's going to come into this place is down. So I figured we'd just break it off here, throw it over here. I basically put a bunch of miners on this thing, and you'll notice that some of them aren't working. They're red. That's because these are on like infinite ore patches, and they require a mining fluid to work. And basically, that makes it so it's not quite so broken, the fact that you have infinite ore patches. But if you see here, it says requires 10 sulfuric acid per 10 ore. So until we get sulfuric acid going, we can't actually mine up that infinite stuff. So they'll just kind of sit here. So that's something we will need to get into eventually. Now, with these things, I'm setting up a kind of a new deal here. I don't think I've ever done one like this. Typically in the past, I used to do I would just take these things. Since we've got 6 lines coming in, I did a 6-to-4 splitter because we've got 4 cargo wagons. But I would take these guys. Man, I am not coordinated right now. But I wanted to try out this new kind of style of deal. And so what you do... Oh, you know what though? But I found out that I had a serious problem, and so it's not going to work the right way. So right now, the way that this is working is basically the first come, first serve. We'll get these and load them in. And once this is full, you know what? I forgot to, make these guys blue because they're sapphirite. Blue, sapphirite. Nice. I also forgot to tell them to go back to the offload until inventory is empty. Alright. So that will do that. We don't have a way to like fuel them automatically yet either, but this will at least get us some sapphirite heading back towards our base area. But to set this up correctly, I actually need wire. And to get wire, I need insulated wire. And for insulated wire, I need rubber. And for rubber, I need wood. So, I'm going to set up a small little insulated wire factory, or green and red wire factory, rather, to get that going. And since I did engines elsewhere, I wonder if I can use this. All right. This would be, where is it? Insulated wire. We need rubber and tinned copper wire. Rubber is made from... I swear I saw it somewhere. Yes, rubber. Rubber. Maybe I haven't gotten it yet. Rubber. Am I blind? Empty canister. Silicon wafers. I don't know. Let's check this out. Rubber is here. Oh. Okay. creates 2 rubber. Styrene gas and butadiene gas. I wonder if we're gonna have trouble with this. This says it's a gas deal. What did that thing say it was made in? Can we go rubber? Yeah, right here. Rubite? No, rubber. Oh, right there. Is resin. We can cook resin to make rubber. Okay. Yeah, I guess I just missed it. Oh, probably because it's not made in this. You cook it. So... Oh, let's get rid of you. Let's go ahead and stop this action. This is just iron and steel, which can never have too much of, right? Good deal. All right. So, if this is just cooked resin, then we need something like this going on, where this is making resin, and then we have... I wonder if we can... That's a metal mixing furnace. Says it can be made in metal mixing furnaces, which seems a little weird for me. But we've got a steel metal mixing furnace. Let's go with one of those. Oh, we've got 2 of them now. If we set this to rubber, yep. And we did something like this, I imagine if we threw wood in this bad boy, we'd be making rubber. Which means for this guy, we would just need... Oh man, it needs fuel though. And then this would be tinned copper wire, right? Tinned copper wire. Which requires tin plate and copper cabling. This would have to be... And copper wires in like a weird place. Oh, it's like down here in metallurgy or some craziness, yeah. Copper cable. Probably want fast inserter for that. So if we could get some copper and tin maybe on this thing, we'd be able to make these guys. And then with this, we can make... Let's pick this up. Could bring this down here. And do something like this. We'll have like a chest in here. We'll limit it to like 2 stacks. Can we do? I don't think we can. But basically we would have one for green wire and one for red wire. So we do something like green wire, red wire. Inserter, inserter. Boom. 0.5 seconds. Yeah. So yeah, all we would need is some wood down here. Easy. Easy enough. Where is wood? Wood is on this one. And then we'd need some tin. No, we'd have to do this because we're going to want to. Where are we at on our copper? We need line 3. Huh. That work? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Probably need some fast for you. Mm-hmm. And here we'd have to go something like this, so we had an even distribution of these guys. What's the deal here? Apparently, resin takes forever and not long to cook. So maybe we can go speed that up a little bit. Just a touch though, not much. Resin takes forever to make. So, but anyways, this will give us some red and green wire, which is what we need. We actually need 48 green and 24 red. Come on, green. Okay. And apparently we have... Did we pick up? Yeah, we picked up some insulated wire ourselves. So... There. We'll snag a little bit of extra just in case we mess up, which we probably will. Alright, let's head back over here to our dealio. And our train probably left. Yeah. I built a little farl thing over here too. Basically, this is just where our farl train will chill out. Offload, offload, offload. Oh, he's over here, ready to offload. But we haven't built that part yet. So, that's okay. We want to get this set up. So right now, as you can see, it's just like each one is slowly filling up by itself, one by one. When this one gets filled, then the rest. But these last two don't get any because they pick them up before they can get there. So what we want to do is we want to try and alleviate that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some green wire here. And we're going to hook up all these chests here to the back side of this combinator. And what this is saying is it says take each of them and divide it by a negative 24 to give us the average, right? So we're going to take all the stuff divided by 24. That's going to give us the average in all the chests. So right now the average in all the chests is about 900 or so. And then output what each is for each of those things. And so like we see, the average is about 900. If we look at these, you know, 1.2. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we want to wire up to these guys from here. Can I? There you go. To each of these guys. Huh. There we go. So now each of these are all wired up and they're like, okay, right now we have nothing to do whatsoever. Okay, easy peasy. Then what we're going to do is we're going to wire each of these to their own chest. Okay. And so each of these should look at their chest with the red thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to have enable disable condition. And that condition is going to say, I think, everything less than, and we'll just say like 10. It's fine. As long as this is less than the average, it will do it, right? And so you can see that this one's working because this is much less than the average of 1,000. And then what we'll do is we'll copy that and then we'll paste it to all of these. And what you'll see is that only the ones that are working are the ones that are below the average. And so that way these all fill up fairly simultaneously. So that when a train comes by, it's not just the first couple chests that are inputting, they're all inputting at an even ratio. Now you can do this with splitters and things like that, and that's cool, but it takes a bajillion splitters. You basically need splitters that are going to split your 6 lines into 24 lines for this to fill up with, and that's just a pain in the butt. Your converter module will be about the size of this entire area right here that I'm circling. So it's just no bueno. All right, let us then, so now that we've got this part fixed, let's get into this train here. This is our train, so this is purple train. Purple train. Let's make it a little bit darker purple, not so fluorescent. Good. And yeah, we're gonna say take us to an offload. Do it. Oh, you need fuel. Do we have any fuel? We got some wood. Should be fine. It's kind of fuchsia. You see how fast these trains move? It's quite nice. We'll go into a parking garage, but since there's an open area, it'll take us right through it to here. Brilliant. So now what we need is an offloading thing. Now offloading doesn't matter because everything's going to pull from the same dealio. So what we need is more fast inserters, and we need some more chests. Let's go. With a bunch of chests there, and then we'll run over and grab some inserters. I mean, we're kind of lucky that we're stocked up on rubite because our rubite is done. Our sapphirite reserves here are pretty pathetic. Looks like rubite is completely finished down here. I think where is it? Oh, it's gone completely. I don't even remember doing that. Okay. Well, bye-bye rubite. We'll need to make sure we hook up another rubite ore facility as soon as we're able. And then we want some fast inserters. We should have a stack of 100 over here. That's perfect, because we're going to be using like 50 of them. Nice. And I've been thinking about our refinery here. We may have to change it up a little bit. Like right now we're stacking it upwards. We may have to stack it from right to left, but we'll see. Upward still works for us kind of for now. Okay. So for these guys, what we're going to do, they'll just offload like so. Where's my steel chests? And some more of our inserters. And then for here, we're going to want four inputs, I think. What we'll want to do here, I think, is offset these. So every other one will go on the near side of the belt. Like so. Oops. All right. Here we're going to do the same type of... Actually, this one we can kind of go like this. There we go. It's kind of cool looking little dilly one. So this will offload all of this stuff here. We don't need any circuitry for any of this nonsense. It's just gonna unload its contents onto its own belts. What we do need is some big power poles to connect. This is the power. I think I'll do it up here. And boom, here we go. Lots of stuff. Now, how do we want to do this bit of it? Like for now, I think we could filter down and then out. So let's do that. Let's move you down a little bit, maybe. That seem okay? Seems okay. Okay. Out undergrounds. think I'd prefer them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have to do it here. Okay. Too many. Okay, you're bothering me. Like so. Oh. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's going to pull all that stuff in there. That will pull it all into here. This will pull it all down here. So basically everything that gets offloaded will flow this way. We'll want one more of these guys. And we'll put them just right here. And then what we'll start doing is this. So our first one's actually down over this way. So why don't we just come down out of this? And then boom, there we go. We've got ore coming in again. And actually, we could probably, well, I'm going to say we could probably do 2 lines of this in there or more, depending on how the sorting works. Sapphirite we need the most of because that gives us the most iron for our buck, but at the same time we are so full of copper here. We might need to do a little extra storage for our copper, but that we're out of time, and that's going to do it for this episode. But we got our train network situated. We've got at least for sapphirite. And the beginnings of everything else that we need. We can get some stereotype here. We can do some more sapphirite here. We've got rubite up here. We've also got this crotinium ore, and there's a little bit of givolite down there. I thought we had givolite somewhere else in this kind of region. Apparently not, but we've got critinium. We can come down here for some givolite, or I remember there being a givolite ore over here. Yeah, a couple of givolite ore patches here. Easy enough for us to bring our train this way and up this way and set it into our parking structure there. Or we could potentially mirror this down here so that whether you're coming up into this or down into this, you can always go to one of these offload stations. I kind of like the idea of mirroring it, so we may do that. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, tap on the like button. Helps me out and helps out the channel. And if you really enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe for more content. Either way, leave me down below a comment. I want to hear from you. But until next time, I am forever out of belt and iron. Lone Tree. I'm going to leave you there, Lone Tree. Don't make me regret it. But yeah, I've been Shadowblade. You guys stay sharp.